Hey guys, it's your girl Shalae and I'm back today with a second stimulus check update video. In today's video, we're going to discuss the second stimulus check and how Congress is trying to leave Washington without giving us one. Oh no, do not pass go and collect $200. You're gonna stay put. Then the inmates strike again regarding unemployment. Yes, that is correct. Prison inmates are getting unemployment before the American people. And we're gonna talk about the $300 lost wages program, as well as some hazard pay. And then we have a few jobs that are hiring as well. And one state is offering free college. So if you wanna know what is going on in the lovely world of stimulus, my darling, you already know what to do. Stay tuned. Your girl's got you covered. Now, if this is your first time tuning into my channel, hi, hello, hey friend. Okay, my name is Shalae, and here on this channel we talk about shopping, saving, and everything in between. I would love to have you a part of my internet family. Super easy. Click that big old red subscribe button down below and you're in just like that. And while you're at it, go ahead and give me a like because it's Wednesday. I'm your Woman Crush Wednesday for about the 40th week in a row. Or it may not be that much, but nonetheless, as you can see, I'm trying to serve for you today. You know, my mind is undecided like Congress. I don't know if I want it to be fall or summer still. You know, same way they don't know if we want to get a stimulus check. Let's go ahead and jump right into it. Congress is ready to leave Washington this week until after the election without passing any stimulus bill that members of both parties, businesses, and hard-hit Americans all agree that we desperately need. So according to Senator John Thune of South Dakota, he said today that they are trying to complete an action on a House-passed government funding bill this week. That should allow lawmakers to leave town for the month of October and members up for re-election to hit the campaign trails, though they are expected to return to cast their votes to confirm President Donald Trump's Supreme Court pick. Now, regarding this stimulus, Democrats and Republicans still remain far apart. I don't know what's so hard. Tell me what's so hard about it. Why is it? But both in terms of the overall price tag and how the money would be spent. So we know, for instance, the Democrats are insisting on hundreds and billions of dollars be poured into the state and the local governments. But the Republicans say, like, no, we don't need that. That's a non-starter for them. They're like, no. Then also the Democrats seem to be saying that they would rather have zero than have what we put up, according to what the Republicans, and they're talking about when the Republicans had the scaled down skinny bill that we know that the Democrats blocked as well last week. So at this point, we're not seeing any cooperation with the Democrats or on a reasonable or realistic bill. And we know that our favorite, one of them all, House Speaker Nancy Pelosi, of course, she's just like a belly button. She's always there, okay? I always have something to say. She said that it was the Republicans who are being unrealistic. Now, the House is scheduled to be in session next week, but that may change if the Senate does complete the government funding bill this week. And if it does, we may not be looking at a stimulus bill to after the election, or if we even get one at all. Now, top CEOs are calling for a major stimulus to keep the economy from backsliding. So even though the outlook has improved and we know that, hey, it's saying that the economy is improving slowly, that V-shaped recovery is coming back, Business Roundtable surveyed 149 members about the projected sales, the capital spending, and their hiring over the next 6 months. And roughly 1 in 4 of the chief executives of some of the nation's largest companies said that their businesses have recovered or will by the end of the year, despite all the lingering effects of the recession. Now, they did say that the economy still remains fragile, you know, gotta do, okay. But they say that the federal government must provide major support to ensure that it does not backslide. So even now, some of the top CEOs are saying, hey, we need a stimulus. We need something. And like I said, we have every day that our friendly friends in the sky, you know, the airline companies are asking as well for money to be provided in another stimulus package. So, Hakuna Matata. What a wonderful phrase. It means no worries for the rest of our days. Okay, so that's all I have, guys, regarding the stimulus. We just have to wait and see. Now, regarding the unemployment, Hawaii and Oklahoma lost wage benefits started this week, With the assistance of the Hawaii Emergency Management Agency, they received approval to pay out 6 weeks of benefits from the Federal Emergency Management Agency, or FEMA, and so did Oklahoma as well. So congrats, you should get your money this week. Now, a lot of Colorado residents, about 220,000 of them who were unemployed between July 26th and September 5th, and you received at least $100 a week in unemployment benefits. You're eligible, of course, you can certify online, but they had an issue over the weekend where it was rejecting some of those residents in Colorado and say, hey, you were not eligible. But they're saying, hey, you are eligible, and another 68,000 people who qualify for the $300 weekly bonus, such as gig workers who also received the pandemic unemployment assistance during the same 6-week period. You don't need to recertify your eligibility, you do qualify. So I guess over the weekend, it was something that happened in Colorado where it said that, hey, you're no longer qualified anymore. They're like, sorry, it was a glitch in the system. You know, these old Atari systems, it happened. You still qualify, you still get your money. Alrighty here. Now, speaking of money, once again in Pennsylvania, inmates are accused of fraudulently seeking unemployment. 18 more inmates in Pennsylvania state prisons and 2 girlfriends of the inmates on the outside have been charged with what they describe as a scheme to fraudulently attain jobless benefits for ineligible prisoners, prosecutors said today. So, hey, according to the prosecutors, they said, look, I know that this is shocking and it's wrong. Many people who have waited and found and struggled, they sat back looking for their checks while these fraudsters and criminals cashed in. And the investigation is not over, according to Shapiro. Now, the inmates charged this week have been incarcerated at the Benner, Mahoney, and Phoenix state prisons that are located near State College, as well as in the Philadelphia suburbs. Now, while some of the inmates never received the money, some allegedly have reaped the large amounts. They were able to get the money. So in total, about 20 defendants were saying that they were charged in these cases, made off with more than $300,000 of money that should have gone to deserving and needy Pennsylvania residents. Now, state and federal prosecutors, I don't know if you guys remember, last month, 10,000 state prison inmates applied and had some of them were receiving benefits as well. So I don't know what's going on in the prison system, but whatever connection they have, I don't know if that's Wi-Fi, Google Fi, what type of Fi it is, but somehow I don't understand how they're able to get the unemployment money when some people, the system in Colorado was rejecting people. I don't know. This is America. Okay. Then also in Michigan, Big Gretch. I love Michigan's Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Okay. She said today that she has a plan to offer free college to 625,000 essential workers who have helped to provide the frontline services between April and June. So there we go for my essential workers. All right, give it up for them. All right. I salute you. It's going to be called Futures for Frontliners. Now, she did announce this in April that will cover community college tuition for employees without college degrees working in industries ranging from manufacturing to retail. And there's going to be more details that will be released on Thursday, so tomorrow. But if you are in Michigan, you're an essential worker. I don't know what the criteria, I'm guessing they're going to release it tomorrow, but definitely get that college degree, okay? You got to move it on up. You got to move up. Alrighty, and she said this initiative is Michigan's way of expressing gratitude to essential workers for protecting public health and keeping our state running. Whether it was stocking shelves, delivering supplies, picking up trash, manufacturing PPE, or providing medical care, you were there for us and we want to be there for you. Good job, Big Gretch. Love it. Hazard pay. Oklahoma lawmaker introduces a congressional bill to give teachers hazard pay. So one member of the Oklahoma's congressional delegation introduced legislation on Tuesday that will give teachers hazard pay if they are teaching in person during the pandemic. Now, as of right now, Representative Kendra Horn wants a way to support those who are making it possible for schools to operate, and she introduced the Educators Are Heroes Act. So that is being introduced. So if you're in Oklahoma and you're a teacher, maybe you can get hazard pay. Now, speaking of jobs as well, as of right now, I know because we don't know what the odds are going to be with our stimulus. But right now, Walmart is hiring 20,000 seasonal workers. So if you need a job and you want to meet the demands, now this is just in Florida. So this was in Tampa, but overall, I've seen that Walmart was hiring. So if you want to work for Walmart in your area, you can definitely check them out. And they want to meet the demands of increased online shopping. They're gonna hire 20,000 in Tampa, Florida. And you can actually go and text. They have a number, I'll link it in the description box. And they have a variety of positions, and they range from $15.75 an hour up to $23.75 based on the location, the position, and your schedule. 15 to 23, that's some good money. That ain't, you know. Now, seasonal unemployment will begin immediately upon hiring, with shift schedule as quickly as 48 hours from applying, and you will continue through January 1st of 2021. And also, Amazon is hiring 100,000 people in Canada and the United States. Amazon has added 175,000 jobs, I bet you have, since the pandemic. You about the only people we can get stuff from. Now, they have pronounced the shift of consumers relying more and more on online retail to purchase essential products and non-essential items like electronics, fast fashion, and beauty products. So now they are hiring an additional 100,000 people, and these jobs are where you can work from home. So I know I received some questions on people asking about working from home, so you might want to check them out as well. So that's all I have in regards to the stimulus news. You know, it's not the best news ever, but you know, I don't make the news, I just report it. Don't get mad at me, contact your congressman, all right? I did my part, I told you what it was. Hopefully we could get something done, but you know, Hakuna Matata. That's all I have, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in each and every day. You have a great day with your family. As always, please like, comment, subscribe, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye, guys.